Welcome back, aviators, to the next leg of our tour UK to Oman by Tiger Moth. We are here in Kecskemet, and for this leg we are on our way to a place that's just called LHSZ, but it's near the town of Szentes, just to the south, small airfield, so it's quite a short sector this one. We continue south eastwards across Hungary, so let's jump on board, get our flight underway. Shouldn't need to put any additional fuel in the aircraft, so we will run with what we've got. Let's fire it up. So another really nice day. The weather here in Kecskemet, it's apparently it's 37. Wow. Can't be right. It's a bit warm. I mean, Hungary can get that warm, but 37. Holy crap. I'll have to check that on a separate app in a minute. If that's the case, that is really, really warm. Like I say, I certainly have been in Hungary when it has been those temperatures, so it is certainly not beyond the realms of possibility. But I'll just verify that is the case in a minute. Let's get ourselves airborne first, of course. So let's depart out from here in Kecskemet. Wind it up in a minute as we line up with the runway. Start powering it up. Wind is coming from our right, so we'll have to probably allow. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Now for that, try and get ourselves back on track across the runway. There we get ourselves. Yeah. Let's get that wing set up. Need to come on, trim it up. So we need to turn around in a minute. Let's start making the turn. As I say, a pretty short leg this one, or short sector if you like. Hello. I'm sure that speed is not working properly on this. So I'm doing 56. It's the ground speed. Seems to pick up about how you go, really. But, trim up some more. There we go. Climbing out now. Trim it down a bit. See if the weather really is that. Oh, it's in Budapest. Yeah, Budapest is about 34, so yeah, it is a warm day. So yeah, runway for arrival, we will probably want. Tell you what, I'm really struggling to trim this aircraft out at the moment. Trim it up. There we go. No, now it's climbing again. Now it's going down. We'll probably take runway 33, I reckon, for our arrival. Some nice wing views. As as I can still control the aircraft whilst I'm doing this. Shapes. Of course, we're on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, which works fine for little aircraft like this and the BN2 Islander. Well, I had a blurry runway out the other day, but trying to fly airliners and everything's just still blurry. So the next update, which is still in beta, it's going to let you download things. So I'm going to see if downloading, first of all, I'm going to see if downloading the aircraft help. And the fact it's sort of because then obviously the only thing you have to be, I guess, streaming in effect is scenery. A bit like back on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, so I'm hoping that will help. So I'm looking forward to it. I have no idea as and when the update's going to drop, but it'll be good when it does. Hopefully be an improvement. So yeah, it's nice to be making some progress on this tour once again. I did go a fair while without doing anything, but funnily enough, since I started the tour, I have actually been to Oman twice in real life. That's how long it's taken me to get this far. But yeah, plan to keep on going with it now. So crossing quite a flat region of Hungary, as you can evidently see. But the hills and mountains will be back with us before too long. As we cross the southern part of Europe and over Turkey, that's going to be pretty mountainous, I think, cross Cyprus and then into sort of the Middle East. And don't really know what to expect there other than a lot of desert and sand. It's just going to be interesting to see as sort of the lush sort of greenery of Europe gives way to sort of, well, the arid climes of the Middle East. And then where next for the Tiger Moth, really, after I complete this tour? Well, I've got plenty of time to think about it. I've got a few ideas kicking about. One idea is to go the length of Africa. So I'll see, got to work out which side of it to go down, whether I go down the west coast or the east coast or down the middle. Yeah, but that's one idea I'm thinking of. And do I start in the south or the north? I'm thinking I'll probably start in the north and work my way down and finish in South Africa. Somewhere like Cape Town or something. Yeah, Cairo to the Cape. There we go. That's I like the sound of that. I think we'll do that. Cairo to the Cape. But that's... No, I'll probably forget it. By the time I finish this tour, I'll probably completely forget about that. That's... I think that would be a fun one to do. I haven't done much flying in Africa. I did do a Madagascar tour, of course. But mainland Africa has been pretty limited, so I like the idea of it. Oh no, I did, tell a lie, I did the Congo River, didn't I? God, that's going back some, that's going back some years. So yeah, I like the idea of doing some more in Africa. Of course, if you have an idea for a tour, feel free to suggest it. I'm certainly open to suggestions, whether it is, as I say, always open for flight requests. And if you've got an idea for a tour as well, then yeah, feel free to leave something in the comments. So this river you can see snaking across the terrain here is the Tisza, which is the sort of the second river in Hungary, if you like. The Danube, of course, being the first and obviously most well-known one. But there is a second river, and this is it, the Tisza. Right, is that the airfield there? I'm trying to pick out where the airfield is. Actually, I think it's just ahead of us here. Looks sort of airfieldy, doesn't it? The trouble is, these grass strips are so hard to pick out. No, that can't be it. Where the hell was this airfield then? It's by road. So let's use that to help us. What's that altitude? 1,000 feet. So there's this line of trees. There's the road. But let's spin it round. There's the line of trees. There's the road. Must be just here, you know. For the junction. Must be just be on this. Yeah, it's got to be here. Here we go. Yeah, that's here. Yeah, there's the windsock, see? Brilliant. Not really a very well-defined runway, to be honest. Just going to park up by these planes over here. I tell you what, I do love landing on the grass strips. There's something really nice about it. I don't know, it's fun. So park up by this windsock here. There, we'll stop there. So what I need to do is end that flight. Let's see how we do this landing then, shall we? Down we come, down we come, down we come. Oh, tell you what, I think we did alright. Whether we actually landed on the runway or not is another matter, but I think we did alright. So yeah, just a little short 22-minute flight down from Kecskemet to Szentes, and we landed with a reasonable landing rate of 166.71. So that's another one in our logbook, my logbook. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. For now.